Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for April 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck and pulling an additional card for you from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're on the cusp of a sign, some people have told me that they're finding that the sign that directly follows theirs, if they're born on the day the signs switch, that some of their messages have been coming to them from there. Also, please be sure to watch a year ago if you feel like the messages you're getting in this month aren't making sense to you, because people have written me and told me things I said a year ago are happening to them now. So you might want to check that out. So all that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your April 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. Sagittarius, you're starting out with Happily Ever After. This is a good card. This is 10 of Cups. Feeling good emotionally, happy relationship, could indicate marriage, happy home, happy children. If you have children, it's a very great card to have for emotions, 10 of Cups. It's finally like Sagittarians, I'm hearing, are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe in your family situation or home life situation or love life situation, you felt like you were wandering around in the dark, or that, were you ever going to see happiness again or whatever. I do feel that's what's happening here for you in April. For those of you who are single, I do feel like you're going to hone in on somebody specific, or they're going to come into your life and you're going to have some kind of long-term or serious committed relationship with them. For those of you that are single Sagittarians, or if you're coupled and you're not really happy with the relationship that you're in, you may meet somebody and that may be a game changer for you. Some of you Sagittarians are going to experience a birth of a child, either in April or soon. That's going to come into your family or to you. You may have the child, or you may have a grandchild being born to you, or a great niece, a great nephew, a niece, I don't know. But some birth is coming in for some of you Sagittarians. That's going to make a lot of people really happy in your family. Some of you are going to be thinking about building a new home or buying a new home, or having a new place to live. That comes up here for some of you. I do feel like you're going to start to have the time of your life, or some of you are really going to start to understand what it truly means to be happy. I feel like you are having happiness come in here. Some of you are going to put yourself out there some way, and you're going to grab somebody's attention. This could also be in a media sense, like if you're on YouTube, or there's something you want to publish or write, or get on stage in some way. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm hearing my guides are saying you're going to put yourself out there in some way, and you're going to grab somebody's attention. So, and it could even be in love. For some of you, this could be like you could be going on a dating site, or but I heard the word media. Now, media can be the computer, a dating site, but it can also be the internet, YouTube, Facebook, some other way. But you're grabbing somebody's attention here. And it's going to be, this is like a Happily Ever After card, so you kind of can't go wrong with it, really. I feel like some of you have to train your mind and educate your mind and deepen your understanding of something. And if it's not literal technical training, school, education, or a class, you may be like saying to yourself, I have to train my mind to be more, to diet, or to give up an addiction, to stop smoking, to stop drinking, or train my mind in some way. You may feel like You need to practice the law of attraction. I don't know, but training your mind also comes up here. The next card you have here is the Moon, and the Moon can be a card of secrecy and deception in romance. It can be secrecy and deception all by itself. It can be romance by itself. It could also be your own psychic ability and your own intuition is going to be heightened in April. It can also mean that there's something, you have to be careful because something could be an illusion going on in April. I feel like something that was a mystery to you finally gets revealed to you. Or something that was a mystery to you, you finally solve it and figure it out with your own psychic ability, your own intuition, and in your own mind. I do feel that in your past, possibly recent past, but in your past, you have had somebody who has taken advantage of you and or deceived you, or both. And it's coming up now in April because I'm hearing now you're going to have all the facts. So again, I go back to what my guide said originally. Something that was secret or unknown to you, or where you were deceived, is you're going to have the knowledge about it. You're going to know what was happening. And for some of you, not all of you Sagittarians, but some of you, it's multiple people that were linked together. It's not even just one person. This might have been a company. It could have been an insurance company, a company you worked for, because the word insurance kind of flew by my head. It could have, but it could also be multiple people that just did it, that were somehow linked together, and it's coming out. Now, not all of you. For some of you, it's just one person that did it, but regardless, you're finding these things out. I feel like you're kind of, I hear the words, take a number, and like getting in line. I feel like you're going to make these issues wait. Like, in other words, I see you like, I want to see the whole show. I'm not gonna jump at the intro of the show. I want to see the whole show, so I'm going to wait before I make any moves or decisions about what gets revealed to you. Because I feel like you're going to sense, maybe from this video, hearing this, but also could be from your own intuition, that there's more that's going to come out. So even though you get a big reveal, or you get facts or things come out in the open to you, you're not getting the whole story yet. So let the whole month play out and let it go a little bit into May before you react. I feel like you should wait, but I feel like you are going to wait anyway. I feel like what you're going to say is, it's surprising how much this person or people have lied. Even if you suspected it, it's going to be more than what you thought, is how I feel. Next card you have here, Sagittarius, for April, is you have the Fool. And this is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. But you have to have your wits about you. You can't have on rose-colored glasses. You don't want to fall off the cliff. So it's a good thing because it's a new journey, but you can't just be like, whee, and whoosh, there you go, off the cliff. I see some of you Sagittarians making a lot of assessments of what's of value to you. Now, I do feel like some of this is your own personal property, or the property where you live. Could be the ground. Sorry, my computer's glitching and Mercury's in retrograde, so there you go. Thanks, Mercury. But it could also be reassessing other things of value. It could be reassessing relationships, because that has value too. Your emotions and relationships have value just as, you know, material things. So I'm getting you're going to be reassessing things of value. Some of you are going to be putting something on the market to sell. It could be a property. It could be personal property like cameras, computers, jewelry, furniture, paintings. I see you putting some things on the market. And I feel like some of this is going to be a big relief to you because in some ways, Sagittarius, I almost get the feeling like you're starting from scratch now, or you're going to start over, or starting fresh. It's like a fresh start for you here. And I feel like you are going to start doing things differently. My guides are telling me you're going to do things differently. You may start changing some things about your appearance. You could gain weight, lose weight, change your hair, get plastic surgery, go on diets, go on some kind of exercise regime. But I also feel some of you are just going to do things differently. Like if you handled things in the past, or even in a business or work-related sense, A to B to C to D, like you had certain protocols of the way you did things, you're changing even your normal patterns of doing things. You're making a lot of life changes to your own physical self and to what your normal daily routines are. And I see you feeling like you have a lot of hope for this new future. You have a lot of hope here. And you're coming into a time, Sagittarius, where I really feel like some long-held wishes that you've had, hopes, dreams, and wishes are getting granted to you in April. And maybe even moving forward, May, June, too. And I also see you having this really strong desire to become stronger, to become a stronger person, to become more of a force to be reckoned with, and maybe even to build up your physical strength too. Stronger emotionally, stronger physically, stronger spiritually. Only you can figure out what that particular message means to you. But I do see you wanting to be stronger. And there's some passion here, so I do feel you're going to start to want to be more passionate as well with love, in love relationships. Next card you have here, Sagittarius, is Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is a earth sign person. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could also be you, Sagittarius, if your rising sign or moon sign is an earth sign. So it could also be you. Sometimes the page of any page can be bringing in a message. This page would be bringing in a message about money. And sometimes it's a child, but adults can also come up as pages. I feel like you and an earth sign person are having dynamics that are changing between the two of you. And I feel like they may be looking at you like either you're outdated or you're too promiscuous, or they think something with you should change. Like I feel they're a little looking at you a little critically. That's what I feel. And I feel you may be looking at them a little bit like you wish they'd stop being a nuisance or an annoyance. That's the vibe I get from you to them. I feel like whoever this page is for you, their will is very strong. And I feel they're a bit stubborn and controlling. If this is a love relationship to you, my guides are telling me you may release them out into the wild and say, I'm not doing it here with you anymore. I'm not going to be together with you anymore. If it's a child to you, you may be releasing them out into the wild, like they have to go out into the world now. Like maybe they need to move out, or they have to move on with what they're doing. And either way, it comes up like like you're releasing this Page of Pentacles out into the wild. And the situations may be a little challenging with the Page of Pentacles because I get the vibe from them like they kind of act or feel like you owe them something. Whether you technically do or not, I'm not saying you do. I'm saying that's what they think or feel, or have the attitude like, Sagittarius owes me something. I feel that some of you are going to give them what for, and you may close them down and shut them off. Or it could be an argument that you do that, or it could be for good. I don't know. I just get like, you're not going to subscribe to what they're spewing out at you. You're not going to subscribe to it. You're not believing it. You're not believing in their view of what they're saying to you. And this makes a lot of sense. Look at the card you got next here. You have Seven of Rods. Seven of Rods is you closing the door on negative communications and negative energy coming at you. Sorry, Mercury is in retrograde while I'm recording this, and it's affecting my speech. So it's you shutting the door on negative energy coming at you or negative communication coming at you, or it could be taking the moral high ground about something. I see you saying, I have everything I need to move forward. I'm done with this. Well, there's situations, there's people and situations or jobs or something you're done with. You're like, I'm done with this now. And I feel like you're not going to tolerate anybody sniping at you or carping at you about stuff. You're not going to put up with it. So you have to ask yourself, Sagittarius, because it's not a private reading. I don't know where that's coming to you. Is that happening to you at work? Are there work and employees doing it? Is it your family? Is it your kids, significant other, siblings, parents? Are they doing it to you? Or is this your significant other doing it? I don't know, but you're not having it. That's for sure. And I feel that some of you are going to say, all of you that are doing all this negative crap that I don't like, you can do whatever you want, but I'm not having it. I'm going on my own way now, or I'm doing my own thing now. Maybe some of you have been at a job and you're like, you know what? I could do this all on my own. I could have my own business. See ya. You could be doing that. Or it could be, I'm living in this situation and I really have enough money saved, or I'm able to move or move on, and I don't need to live with people that are, you know, roommates or family members that are like, that's to you about stuff, and you're like, see ya. It could be that. It could also be a love relationship where you're like, they're always complaining, or they have negative things to say, or it's not uplifting to you, or you feel like they've been lying to you or deceiving you. You're not going to have that either. So, wow, I go back to this, the Fool card. This is at the pinnacle of your 5 cards. I'd say this is totally what's happening to you this month. And you're getting the blessings. You are getting some wishes fulfilled, even though this, I wouldn't normally say this is a wish fulfillment card. That's what my guide said about this card for you. I do see you putting plans in motion. I do see you setting goals for yourself and talking to the right people that can help you get these things in motion. So I feel like you got a lot of rolling forward energy this month. You really do. So now I'm going to look at your angels, gods, and goddesses card, Sagittarius, and you got Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. That's a great card. It's like my guides are telling me it's time for you now to start owning it, owning your life. And I pick up here, you want to be seen and heard and recognized as someone that has authority or knowledge, and to be respected and taken seriously. I do feel like it's like coming into your own. You're really stepping into yourself, your life, strongly right now. I almost feel like this should be your birthday month, even though it's not at all. You're going to start to assemble things in new and different ways, and your union and your connections and your communications with people are going to be different than what they were before. And I see you giving people what they need, but I also see you feeling like I need to be with people that complete me, or a partner, or be around people that complete me, not deplete me. That's a big one for you. And I really do feel like this is the year of 2019 is for you to be powerful. This is a powerful year for you. You're coming into your power, and I feel like you're going to have a lot of realizations about people in your life, about yourself, and maybe even really understanding what your true reason was for reincarnating into this lifetime as you. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Please like, share, and subscribe if you do. And hit the notification bell, and that way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading, Sagittarius, where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages from my spirit guides for the month of April 2019, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for April 2019 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see it's probably going to be the first video series at the top of the page. You click on your sign, it will take you to that video on Vimeo. And you don't want to miss out on what's lucky and new for you in 2019. I do these every year for every, as the years change in March. And I did the ones for March for each sign of the zodiac. If you want to check them out, you can click on the other link below this video, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And they're also available on my website videos page. Just look for what's lucky and new for you in 2019. Click on your sign. It will take you to that video on Vimeo. I got to tell you, they were pretty interesting. I was really fascinated by those. And I did 6 cards. Usually I do 3. So this is twice as long as they usually are. What I did is I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And then I expanded on each of those cards using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. And they're running about 24 minutes long. They had a lot of information, so I hope you'll check them out. And if you'd like to get additional messages and predictions from me and my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, I do post them almost daily, fairly regularly for sure, on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook pages. I have The Lucky Mermaid LLC and The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. And you can also see predictions and messages from me, and sometimes I put videos of me pulling cards on there too, on Instagram. And my Instagram account is TheLuckyMermaid_Pam Georgel. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome month of April, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.